It is an absolute jungle out here. Okay, so last night, I weeded these raised beds. They're a jungle around them still, but again, conserving my energy for the important parts of this. I'm probably gonna add more soil compost to these both to like bring them up to the top again, because this sinks since they're more hugelkultur style beds. And then I'm gonna get fall carrots sown. Hopefully we'll have enough time. But I would like to give it a try since we didn't really get to harvest many of our spring carrots, summer carrots, due to postpartum. I don't know how long I'm gonna last out here. We'll see. But I'm gonna try and collect a bunch of marigolds to make a garland. I did this a couple of years ago and I really enjoyed it as like fall decor, and the color lasted so long. So I'm hoping to make maybe a few of them this year and just like put them in different parts of the house, because why not? So I'm gonna collect as many as I can for now and start with one, and I'll probably have to kind of do a few of these throughout the rest of the summer, fall, depending on how many I can pick right now. But you can see there's a lot of them out here. I have a bunch over there. I have tons right here. And we have more like mixed in up there too. Marigolds make such a good noise when you pull their heads off. I got some varieties this year that are like a mixture of colors. So this is yellow, but you can see there's like orange mixed in. It's like muted orange, and they're really pretty. Some good variation. And then same with these ones. These are more orange with like a darker reddish undertone, and they're so pretty. French marigolds that are a little bit smaller and they're like deep red. They don't make as good of flowers for garlands, but they are still pretty. These are just starting to bloom for the year, so there's not too many. Okay, I'm gonna call this good for now. It's getting really hot out here, and this basket's mostly full. There are still plenty of flowers out here, plenty of marigolds I could pick, but I don't want to steal all of them. I like to leave some for the pollinators. So we'll call that good for now. Okay, we're back inside, and I have these big needles that I use. They're like upholstery needles. And then twine. So I am gonna use a big chunky needle and some twine, and we're just gonna string these up. And yes, your hands are gonna smell like marigolds doing this, but it's worth it. Okay, so I try and measure out how long I'm gonna want it to be and then actually snip the end beforehand. So I know how far I need to string these things through, and then I just tie a loop at the end. This is probably about 6 feet long. I think last time I made them, I did it with the needle going through like this way. This year, I think I'm gonna do it this way. There we go. This is a really good activity to do on like the front porch. Sitting out on the front porch in the evening, or if it's storming, I really enjoy doing things like this. Same with cleaning the garlic off and like prepping it for baskets, which I actually need to do sometime this week. I don't know, it's just relaxing. It's like something to do with your hands, but you're like still doing something. You're not just like sitting there. I have found that I really enjoy doing things like this, or like embroidery. I've really gotten into embroidery lately. And then I've been getting back into watercolors, and I'm trying to teach myself how to do like gouache painting, because I really like the like folk illustration style of things. I've liked them for a long time, and I want to know how to do them. So I'm gonna I've started learning how to do those as well. I'm not very good at it yet. That's gonna be a learning process, but I'm excited to learn how to do it, and hopefully I'll be good at it someday.
Probably like 16 hours until they're done.
Let's see if I can set this. Here, can you hold this so I can show off my garland? Look at it.
So much. It's so long.
Pretty?
It is really pretty.
I only use like half the flowers.
Dang. I really like those garlands.
Isn't it so pretty?
Yeah.
I was thinking I might hang it on the fireplace. This one. And then I'll hang more up there. Thanks. Looks so pretty. I might put another nail over here so that I can do like whoop, 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 whoop. Those will dry and they'll be our fall decor. Do you like it? You're gonna try and bite those, aren't you? I think my favorite thing about this is these don't really lose their color. They'll stay this bright orange like through the whole season, which is really cool. It's so pretty. And I only used like half the flowers I picked for that, so it looks like I'm gonna make another one. Because why not? I will probably hang one up there, and then we might hang one up there. And who knows, maybe I'll even hang one up here. We'll have marigold garlands all over the place. I'm gonna sprinkle some carrot seeds in these beds. I'm gonna do Danvers 126 and Scarlet Nantes. Nantes? I don't know how to say it. homemade red pepper flakes. Some of them are purple pepper flakes. Okay, this is our anniversary cake. I make our wedding cake every year. I don't make it as pretty as I did for our actual wedding. It is a toasted coconut cake with like a coconut buttercream frosting, and it's so freaking delicious. It's one of my favorite cakes ever, and obviously I don't make it like the prettiest, but it's delicious, so I don't even care. It's gonna taste good. I'm gonna pop it in the fridge so it can get nice and chilled. Yeah, this is for our anniversary. We are having spaghetti and meatballs for dinner. This is just like an easy meal to toss together for me because I'm feeling tired today. I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. So I have sauce that is just plain tomato sauce. I'll season it up, get it heated up on the stove so it tastes like spaghetti sauce. And then I'm gonna use meatballs that I had in the freezer for a little while. They need to get used up. I'm actually hoping to make a bunch more of these as like a meal prep to keep in the freezer. It's one of my favorite things to keep in the freezer because it's easy to like toss in the oven and then like they thaw and cook fairly quickly if I wanted it for lunch or if I forgot to make something for lunch or whatever. I can have them with pierogi, or I can have them with gnocchi, or whatever else I have in the freezer, other pastas. This is one of my favorite easy meals, making like Mongolian meatballs. I don't know, they're very versatile. So I'm gonna pop these in the oven. And then for Taylor's meatballs, I actually have some in the freezer that I want to use, but this is the book that I make many of his like vegetarian meat substitute things out of, like homemade. And I like to use the recipe for meatballs in here. I think they're called meatballs. So, Italian meatballs. We usually call them meatless balls. I don't know. This is what I usually use to make his freezer prepped meatballs, but I don't need to make them tonight, so in case you were curious. And then I'm gonna make homemade Texas toast. And yeah, it's gonna be delicious. ready to eat? Looks delicious. Don't forget your Parmesan. It keeps hiding the Thai burger. It's stressing me out.
That always stresses me out, Jerry.
An anniversary spaghetti dinner.